This is why you don't want to wait too long. I mean, this is kind of the worst it can get. Pretty much here, and as you see, I mean, that's no good. What's going on, Bay Mechanic here, and today we're working on a 2006 Ford Focus with the 2.0 engine. Today we got a customer who recently purchased this vehicle, and the car hasn't been maintained in around 6 years from the person that they bought it from. And based on the diagnostics I've done already on this vehicle, it has some leaking valve cover gaskets, as we see pretty much all around with this nasty stuff, and as well as the spark plugs need to be replaced. So we got brand new valve cover, including the gasket on the bottom, as you see, brand new. That is pretty much what has went out on the other one, causing all the oil to leak on the outside. And we also have some spark plugs and coils ready to go for the customer as well. So we're gonna go ahead and get started and take it apart and get this new bad boy in. All right, first thing I'm pretty much gonna go ahead and do is remove this coolant reservoir out the way, just so I have a little more room on this side. So it's just get these two clamps, this clamp off. These will pull right off, and I believe it's that bolt right there and that bolt as well, and this should just come right out and will give us more access on this side. And then I'll go ahead and attack each of these injectors, get the plugs out, and as well these spark plugs, get those plugs out as well, and then try to get all the wiring out the way. So I'll show you guys as I go through everything, how everything goes. Okay guys, just a quick tip before we get any further into the video. I just want you guys to see the organized of my tools. You know, being organized does help me get through jobs a lot faster. I just wanted to add this onto this video just so maybe it'll help you guys out. Be organized. You know, as you see, I don't have much to work with. I'm just in the back of an SUV Lexus, but still making it work, you know, with the organized stuff I have. You know, I just got a few bags that I'm gonna dig through each bag and look for things. I got it all out ready to go. I pretty much got every tool I need to do most jobs necessary. So yeah, just a quick tip for you guys, and let's get to the rest of the video. All right, so far we did take off the reservoir like I mentioned. Now I did attack this whole wiring. As you see, this thing is pretty much off, ready to, you know, go. And I did take off this 12mm in the back to extra loose this up. You know, I would recommend that so you have a lot more space and you don't have to take these individually off. Now there were 4 connectors for the spark plugs, 4 connectors for the injectors. There's this main big connector that goes here. There's this connector that goes there. Don't forget about this middle connector between the 4 spark plugs. It's a yellow connector. You just pull this boot up and take that yellow connector off. Now I will attack these spark plugs, which is 4 10mm, and once the coil packs come off, using a spark plug socket, which I will show you guys in a second with the extension, we're gonna go ahead and take those off. So I did go ahead and take off the 10mm, and if you guys are watching this video and have bad valve cover gaskets, please go ahead and change it. If you're thinking about changing it, don't think about it, just change it, because this is why you don't want to wait too long. I mean, this is kind of the worst it can get. That spark plug down there, there is a spark plug, yes, there is a spark plug down there, and it is drenched in oil. That's why this car had a misfire, and it's, you know.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Not running properly because of the poor little spark plug that is down there is just completely covered and not good. So we're gonna go ahead and take each of those spark plugs out. I do have a spark plug socket like I showed you guys. This one is 13 by 16, 21mm. So sure you have something like this. I have extension like this. I'm gonna need a whole lot of towels to clean the areas. Make sure you clean that too. If you have something like that, don't put new spark plugs back in on that oil. Clean that whole oil out of there. and that's what I'm gonna have to do. So I'll show you guys that. Okay, after taking pretty much all these 8mm out of this nasty valve cover, we are pretty much here, and as you see, I mean, that's no good. You know, I mean, whoever owned this car before definitely did not take care of it, did not do oil changes in time. As you see, look at all that nastiness. And this is in the end, we're looking at inside the engine. This is the timing chain, this is the camshafts, and this is where the spark plugs are. As you see, this is the only spark plug that is not as badly covered. As you see, look at these other two, they're completely drowning. And I mean, this one, you can't even see it. That's how bad these valve covers were. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a lot of cleaning. I'm gonna go ahead and clean all around for the gaskets were, and I'm gonna go ahead and clean off these camshafts, the corrosion all over these camshafts. I do have the bungee cord holding up all my wires so it doesn't get in my way. Alrighty, finally, after a very long time, got done cleaning all the oil out of all these spark plugs. Now, I did take the first one out just to show you guys, and it is rusted and covered in oil and horrible. As you see, this new one has way much more life on it. This one's pretty much all done, beat up. So I did clean all the oil, took it off using a 5/8 spark plug tool or spark plug socket. And I know earlier in the video I showed the wrong one. That's not the one we need for this vehicle. So make sure you have a 5/8 spark plug socket to get these out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of them out. I did already clean, but I'm gonna do a little bit more cleaning after I'm done because some oil might get on the edges. And after that, we're gonna install this brand new valve cover, which already has the gasket on the bottom. And we already do have the spark plugs and the brand new coil packs as well, just so I can show you guys. As you see, they look great. They're not the original OEM ones, however, these will do the job. We went based on the customer's expenses, so let's go ahead and get these bad boys installed. Okay, everything's finally done, back together. As you see, all the connections are all connected. The coil packs, brand new coil packs are in.
Nice.
The new valve cover looks great. As you see, it looks so much more cleaner, and this gave the car for sure a great tune-up because it needed it. I did fill up the coolant reservoir with brand new coolant because we did lose a lot of coolant, and it was actually pretty low on coolant. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and crank her up, make sure everything's running smooth and no leaks, nothing we need to worry about. So successful job. Until next time, Mechanic out.